When you're eating junk food, you aren't being a thinker. Why do I say this? Because you need to think about what you're eating. I wonder if Albert Einstein ever ate junk food. Even if he did, everyone makes mistakes, but we also learn from them. So you should learn not to eat junk food. Imagine you are walking on a tightrope. If you were eating a McDonald's Happy Meal while you were doing that, I don't think you'd be up there very long. Anyways, eating junk food isn't very balanced. And now that you know that, you can stop eating junk food altogether. Through what you know already and through what I've told you, you probably have the knowledge to know that junk food isn't good for you, for any reason. If you know that junk food is bad for you, then what isn't? I'll explain that in a second so you have the knowledge to know what's good for you. So, what is good for you? Well, your plate should look like a rainbow, not because of artificial flavoring, because the food came from the ground up. Do these donuts... You might be asking why. Well, because you should care about your body and put healthy things in it. If you put healthy foods in your body, then you will have a lot more energy than if you eat junk food. This is another reason why you should eat healthy. Eating healthy foods promotes a good attitude in your everyday life. It also gives you a lot more energy to do stuff like this. Where can I get this healthy food? Well, you can get it from the grocery store or just grow some in your backyard. Since we live in Idaho, we have an advantage when it comes to potatoes. In fact, healthy food is available. Okay, so what are the categories of healthy food? We've got fruits, veggies, and what is that squirrel holding? A nut. And of course, water are good for you. They're all straight from the ground up and haven't been messed with. When should you eat junk food? Maybe never. When should you eat healthy food? Maybe always. Time doesn't really matter when it comes to eating junk food. So you think you're too cool for healthy food? Huh? Well, first off, only cool people eat healthy foods. Second, all these glasses are pretty cool. And if they were people, they'd be eating healthy food. Junk food comes in all different forms, such as bread, chips, candy, cake, ice cream, and lots of other stuff. Not only does most of this stuff have sugar, but it also has salt, which is just as bad. What is junk food? Well, junk food is basically something that isn't in its original form. For example, a French fry. It used to be an innocent potato that has been coated in breading and deep fat fried. All the things on the screen are junk food. So, if something such as a brownie doesn't have gluten in it, does it mean that it's healthy? No. So, that means dairy-free stuff is healthy, right? Once again, no. Junk food is junk food whether it has gluten in it or not. When you eat junk food, you just have more of a craving for junk food. But when you eat nuts, fruits, and veg, they fill you to the brim just like this water. You know, when you're eating a bag of Doritos, it may say sugar-free, so you might think, this is healthy because it doesn't have any sugar in it. Well, salt is just as bad for you, and I bet that bag is completely loaded with it. When you're eating healthy food like an apple or broccoli, it doesn't have a wrapper. When you're eating a chocolate bar or a bag of chips, it has a wrapper or a bag, and that trash can lead to litter. If we wouldn't want to kill the earth because we don't eat healthy foods. How can you tell what is junk food and what isn't? Well, if the food you're eating is straight from the ground up, it's healthy. If it has been processed, it isn't good to eat. When you're shopping for healthy foods, you should probably shop local if you aren't going to grow them in your backyard. You should support places that grow fruits and veg close. When you're eating healthy foods, you should probably make sure that your foods are fresh. Frozen fruits and veg don't taste as good, and they're just flat out better fresh. Thanks for watching.